Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. In the last video, we got the mole hole mine done. We got the mega monument done. We officially completed the Power of 3 mystery. And now it's just an issue of getting this colony to a point where I can start bringing in tourists. I've got a lot of power production right now. Just kind of doing the overview here. What is my power consumption? It seems inefficient, the amount of power that I'm producing, where I'm producing it. So I think this week, my cause should be to get the quote-unquote beta site operational. Beta sites pretty much going to the highest point. If I could get extractor AI with the Omega telescope, it would go up here, because I actually wouldn't need a dome up here, because this is a double research site. So I'd love to put a Hawking Institute in here, and also materials with which I can mine the deep rare metals and the underground metals, both deep and regularly accessible. This is a spot I would want to build. However, this is not the best spot for power generation. You can kind of see the draw distance on this plateau is further than this one. I think it's actually higher up here. And I'll just, wait. Elevation boost 89% on this plateau. And I want to say it's probably about 70% over here, maybe 50%. Yeah. So if I wanted to get those wind turbines done up in a way that'll be really good for me, I need to essentially build a site over here. And I do see in this area we actually have a decent location. We've got a research site and a vista, and oh hey, both are actually in a location I can do something with. So I'm gonna do a crazy thing here. Shocker. I'm gonna max this out big as I can go.
Funding received.
You know, level this whole area out. Okay, that area is blocking. I can't actually cover it. But I'm gonna just wait. Yeah, produces 410, needs 21. The dozer will work that. Because I would love to get, I think this is a geyser, so it actually would be getting plumes of stuff shooting up. And I was gonna put like a trigon dome here. Uneven terrain, yeah, it's fine. But I can hopefully get it where I can get both of these in play, or slap an oval dome down here, but also with prefab refab move a lot of my power generation up here. That way it frees up a lot of real estate down here for, I guess, more industrial projects. I really don't know what I'm planning to do with this. Probably figure that out at some point too. Artificial sun could go down here very easily. And there's a question of what the hell am I going to do with my tourism stuff, because I don't have a lot of plans with that at the moment. Also, a lot of plans are consuming my fuel. Let's see. Most of my fuel is relatively low right now. We got exporter coming back to Mars. I do have a ton of rare metals, and I do believe somebody asked in the last video why don't I have a second rocket doing it. I probably should have another rocket doing exports. It would start bringing in more and more cash, and more cash obviously means outsourcing. Large scale excavation going on right now. Then I'm going to go to prefab refab. This is what I was talking about last week, maybe the week before. Allows buildings to be converted back into prefab so they can be deployed again in a different location. All of these wind turbines, I want to prefab refab them, pack them all up, move them to another spot. And I wouldn't do it all obviously at the same time, just because that would make no sense to do so. Look at my school spire in the process while doing this. Superior education upgrade has not produced any genius colonists, unfortunately. I'm looking for that right now. Also keeping an eye on the school spire to see if anybody graduates. Maybe things with 10% chance? Little chance. Doesn't really say what that chance is per se. And I guess there's a little chance you were watching my Anno 1800 series. It comes out on the weekends on the channel. That series right now in episode, it says episode 31. I've been trying to keep the series moving best I can, but as a new player to the game, I do feel like I'm being pulled in all directions at the same time, and it gets a little chaotic watching me stumble around a game that is very rich, very deep, and has a lot of strategy, which I've not figured out yet. 11 graduates and still no genius colonists. Unfortunate. I'm also going to queue up this Dream Reality. I do like the idea of queuing up the artificial sun. It gives me a lot of power but it does take 1,000 water to get operational. Moisture vaporators are up here. Let's actually go with ore heat convector. This is going to take 10 water, I believe. Improves the temperature of Mars gradually. This does 0.4 degrees per sol. 0.4%, excuse me, per sol. Adaptive vegetation. That's okay. That one I can understand doing. But let's actually look at. Let's get seeding up and running, because that's a super quick one. Subsurface heater. I'm not going to do that one while it's operational. Bottomless pit lab. I will need to put people downstairs for that one. Nocturnal adaptation. Cue that up. I'll do that too. I'm going to go for a couple big ticket items and a couple quote-unquote smaller ticket items to get that up and running. I do like the idea of building up here a little bit, and then probably, I think I've done this before, where I'll level this section out, put all my wind turbines and power production over here. Probably like one drone hub right here could take care of everything. Of course, scrubbers would be employed everywhere in that setup too, similar to how I did down here, where I do a power accumulator matched up with a scrubber. And in this configuration, I could actually go probably 2-3 more rows of, well, 2 more rows easily of large wind turbines. Molehole mine, note, it's never needed maintenance. It's been on this whole time. Last serviced NA, meaning that it is doing all the things it needs to do. Speaking of all the things it needs to do, Recon Lab. I'm going to add a 3rd shift on this one. Hence, Nocturnal Adaptation would be putting it to use. Once that one gets researched, to essentially encourage people to work the night shift. Bertha BM13. E-type asteroids don't contain any exotics. Nope. Get the hell out of my sight. Don't care. I need exotics, I need rares. Both of them. I need both of them on an asteroid in good quantity so I can go up there and grab it. A little bit of tea, and I'm not going to waste time on that. Just no, not happening. If I would so desire, which I kind of do, I do think another recon hub, a recon center would work. It does take quite a bit of electronics, but here's what I do kind of enjoy about it, is that you do get a 10% collaboration loss. But you do have those like, oh, here's a minor discovery, here's the 1,000 flat research. They do kind of pay some dividends also. So I've got the materials for it. Let's go ahead and slap that down. I'm actually low on polymers now that I'm reading into this, a little bit. Another polymer factory I think would be the way to go. However, more fuel production would be required first. So let's get another fuel refinery up and running. I'll put that one up here. And I'm going to slap a scrubber down, just to kind of clear this all up. I've got small O2 tanks, but I do have a couple moisture vaporators there that I would like to keep from needing maintenance. They require metal for maintenance, so it's also going to consume water, which is okay because if I'm not mistaken, I believe I have a single...
Resources are low. Funding received.
Just I have 3 moisture vaporators. There's a waste dumping site here because of this guy, which I should, again, prefab, I'll pack them up, I'll move them over here. Let's go ahead and not utilize that, because this water deposit is depleted. That must have, I didn't see when that happened. I'm going to get rid of that dumping site, though. Got a water site there. Here we go. Okay, dust radius ends right here. That area is just kind of useless to me. We'll put those two down. Very low on electronics because it burned a bunch of them. Right, hygroscopic coating on both, please. Now this recon center. I'm actually running into a homelessness problem because our residences are all full up. Let's go ahead and slap down another smart apartment in here and immediately kill off the rest of my electronics that I have here. And again, I'm preferring smart apartments here because the comfort is 70, which will encourage, hopefully, more kids to be born. New galaxy discovered. I don't recognize this event. After taking a second look at our recent deep space surveys, we found a new galaxy further away than any known galaxy, more than 33 billion light years away. This is the furthest galaxy mankind has ever detected. The galaxy is observed as it existed over 13.4 billion years ago, less than 350 million years after the Big Bang, giving us more insights into the early universe. Finding a galaxy even further away and closer to the formation of the universe will be extremely unlikely. 1,000 research points, that's it? I'm a little disappointed. Just 1,000? I found a new galaxy, damn it. You can understand my frustration with this. Wow, I'm actually seeing the terrain over here now. That area is gonna be complete. I'm gonna have to like demo this whole thing. And this water, and wow, this water deposit is also depleted too. That's why I'm running into so many water problems right now. What's my actual deficit? It's a full 1. Wow. Sorry. Wow. Gotta do it correct. Let's take that third one. That third evaporator. Put it there. Another reason to actually get the terraforming boost going, start thickening up the atmosphere, adding more water content into the atmosphere.
Resources are low.
That was electronics that I believe just popped. Hygroscopic coating. We are full on metal stores. Oh dear. I think, hang on. I don't have automated storage as researched. Okay, bioengineering, gonna come out for a second. Automated storage will go. Wait. Shit. There we go. Okay. We can do excavation, automated storage, prefab, refab, because with the mobile mine offline during this, I'm actually. Oh wait, hey, metals trade. Bugger. This one's still not working. All right, let's do a trade. Let's offer metals for polymers. We're actually very, very low on polymers right now. Let's see if we can get our hands on. I want to increase this to 100. Japan's willing to give us a good amount, so we'll take that. And Hey is downstairs. See, that's right. Hey is working downstairs on the other project. But now we can see a lot of these materials are being moved 2 by 2. We can clear this guy out enough to do some good work with it. I'll take it. So I don't know why this landing pad's dead to me. I guess something happened where it's something dumb. Well, you know I did something dumb because it's me. Ha 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 ha. Let's just bring up 50. No. I'm not gonna bring up any polymers because those I can source locally. Granted, I do know that when I decide to do the Omega Telescope right now, $6 billion to bring up 150. You know what? No. How much does my space elevator cost me? 150, 150? Doable.
Resources are low.
So I did also mention in the end of the previous video that I did want to start working towards getting that done up. The space elevator, which the space elevator could go right here. And set it up in a way. I'll actually start
Research complete.
There's a large-scale excavation done, so I can now do the... Pause that. See, there's an extra 1,000 research of the minor discovery that's probably located... The collab loss is only 3? Yeah. So we got that guy there. And in addition to this, we do 3 shuttle hubs. This is how I usually do my my setup. In that, turn off. So it's the 400 concrete, 200 metals. No, I don't even have 400 concrete. I have 200 concrete. So this, great idea. Not the best in actual practice because I'm gonna need a lot of concrete for this. But hey, look, I now have the technology to get that. The excavator is probably the way to go right now for me, logistically, because space elevator is going to need materials to bring down what I need for the Omega telescope. I want the Omega telescope. This one, I've got... Probably shouldn't finish that sentence. I want it, though. The excavator, though, allows production of concrete direction from the soil without a requirement. It's a bigger... It's a pretty sizable thing. And if I do it, like, let's say here... Now, hell, even doing it up here. I mean, we have the cubes up there, but still. I could just slap it down here. That's actually, like, where it should go. Let's see. Up here. Okay, I like the idea of, like, moving it, but I think the cubes are done. I don't think we've seen the cubes anymore. Do I have black cube storage? No, I don't. Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Research complete.
I want to change priority to make this one the high priority. Automated storage means I can now actually do storage as proper. Yeah, it says something's there. That one is, it's broken. Switch it over to a landing pad, bring those materials down. Sprouts BK14. I will do a detailed scan. Let's go to the planet view. Sprouts BK14. No deposits. Get the hell out of here with that. That's bullshit. And then Bertha, I'm not going to do anything with it because it doesn't list exotics on it, so... That idea can go straight to hell. Alright. Just to go right there. Nope, wrong one. Almost put the wrong thing in there. Right. I believe the excavator goes here. If I put it right there, though, we should be okay. Guys, this little thing, could you? Yeah. Pack them up. And let's see, how is... Okay, this is in the range of a big drone hub, actually, so we'll work with that. You are almost loaded. That's good. Make sure this guy is actually fully loaded before he heads out. And I'll increase the desired amount on here to 15, please. There we go. Rescuing going to go get us another $1 billion. Meanwhile, this is going to need just about half of the concrete we've got, a good chunk of our metals, and pretty much all of our machine parts. But it's going to get to a point in which it'll get done. So the concrete's a big thing for me. I'm actually going to dismantle the sensor tower because we don't need them right now. What just went offline? Oh, the sensor tower just demoed. Go ahead and demo him out. Let's go ahead and slap down a couple of scrubbers near this guy too. I'm going to put these 2 scrubbers in the radius of these guys, because they're going to need to dedust each other also, or get dedusted. So we'll make that one work. And then over here, we're going to go into our storages. We're going to need a concrete storage here. Like this idea there. Then over here, to supplant our metals depot and rare metals depots, I'm actually going to move both of them. The super habitable planet, eh? I'm going to demo these 2. So we can get 5 billion from enthusiastic patron, or we can hold off publishing till we're sure. I believe. So this one, it can go either way. You can have this mission like, yay, it's confirmed, and you get like some extra stuff, or it reduces your funding or something if it goes wrong. So I'm going to hold off on publishing that one just for a moment. How's that? Wow, we filled this guy quick. We also have some unemployment. This is good, actually, because with the unemployment, it actually justifies opening up other shifts on facilities. So right there, boom, that takes care of 8. That takes care of pretty much everything right there, just by opening 2 extra shifts. All right, now for here, storage. We need metals and rare metals. Obvious reasons, because we need them both. We're running at a significant deficit during the day on these, just because these factories are taking more than what they need. Let's take a look up here. I'll take those 2 drones up there. This is the geyser I was talking about. Hopefully I can slap a nice dome in here. And I'll probably as soon as this project is done. Maybe arrange for a couple of
Funding received.
deposits. Large dumping sites up here. Put it right there in a spot. We can just collect a lot of this up. Make sure it gets brought down to the mole hole, so we can actually have this. As long as it's like 20, I'm okay with it. Food is not... That's low in air quotes. Let's go metals. See if we can get some machine parts out of this. If not, I'm just going to keep doing polymers. And I think I've seen this before with that. This broken... what do you call it? This has been... I've seen this before. Alright, nobody wants to trade for me on that, so we'll go for that. Let this go for a couple of minutes. And yeah, we got most of the materials here we need. It's just a matter now of getting the metals over on site. So let's actually request like 50 metals here. Japan's willing to give me a good amount, so we'll take it. Concrete, if we can get 50 here, that'd be cool. Electronics, 10. Food, should be like 50 if possible. Metals, 15. Polymers, 20. At least trying to get these, trying to get some uniform setups on it. I do think the next, you're working soybeans, crap. This should have actually been quinoa the whole time. I didn't realize we were still doing soybeans. Let's get this site properly leveled off, and then boom, there we go. All right. I'll have my dozer collect as many of these resources as I can. And this is more just to get this stuff out of the way. Note, there's nothing... so what I'm looking for here. There's no deposits up here that need to be... Oh, it's confirmed! I don't think I've ever had this thing confirmed before.
Resources are low.
But it's all unbuildable stuff, so I can actually utilize it. So we did get the $5 billion. That's good. And now we have $15 billion with which to play. Well, we got 2 geniuses also during this video, because we're now at 450 instead of 150. Refab being researched. I almost want to put Nocturnal Adaptation a little bit higher, but at the same time I don't. Let's get the You like that idea. Deep asteroid mining. Wait. Deep deposits are revealed on asteroids, exploiting through additional technologies. Landing techniques. I forgot to put core heat convector back in there, just now realizing that. I'll do gravity engineering. I want to start working on getting some megadomes built, especially up in here. If I can put down a megadome that's got the capacity to take care of both these, all the better. Let's also start my next big flattening project, which is going to be coming out this way with it. Close I can to that. And the reason for this is going to be to start moving the wind power to a new site later this week. That's my plan. All right, we've got our excavator up and running. This is good. We're now producing 50 concrete predicted per soul. And we're going to start filling this stuff up. So now we've got unlimited, essentially, base resources. We don't have unlimited food going yet just because I haven't done anything with that. Turn off soybeans because we're at full capacity here. Every 2 souls, we're getting one of these. Dust I have. I don't have. Okay. I'm going to open up another shift on the Martian University. I'm going to get some more folks in there because we do need a lot of specialists. We don't need a lot of officers, even though I have 3 renegades for my colony. Not bad. Paradox is offering a shit trade. I send them 50 polymer. They give me 91 metal. How about I give you 50 metal and you give me everything you want? Coup BM6. Are you a cool? Are you cool? Come on, be cool, be cool, be cool. S-types. Composed predominantly of exotics and metals. Alright, let's see what we got. 3 deposits of exotics. No polymers, no deposits. And also 1 deposit of metals. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, so I'm going to pass on that one again. The unicorn of what I'm looking for here is essentially at least 2 rare metals and exotic metal deposits. This also, I think, needs to play into this deep asteroid mining tech. So once prefab refab is done, I think this is where I have to go. And this is how you think exploiting it requires extra research, which is these 2, deep metal, deep water extractions. I think that's going to be where I have to go next from these. Excavator's doing its thing. I'm going to check in on these guys. Note I didn't spend any time underground this video. Didn't feel like I needed to. I guess that's flat. I don't know. But let's
Resources are low.
Okay, I guess it's low. Okay, so they can be built here. This is perfect. And my plan is to just run a line of these guys up here. Again, once prefab refab is done, I'll authorize that. Because what I want to do is take some of the power, put a line up, then I have to connect it, which is probably telling me tunnels or the elevator. I can build an elevator over here, just run a cable over to it, send it down. Now I have to go to the underground for the first time in this video. And then connect the other underground entrances over here. And just run cables all the way through. That's one option. Option 2 is get out of the corner, slap down a tunnel. Tunnel would come out here, do a little midway station, and then bring it up and hook it up to the rest of the colony. That's my ideal setup, is to actually have a midway station over here where I can hook in maybe some water. I don't know what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it exactly. I do also have all this research I need to get my hands on. Let's go ahead and turn you on and turn you on. We're going to grab those 4 because we're researching the big ticket items, but I'm not actually spending to research the big ticket items. The last one here is... I don't know what that one is. Can't remember that one off the top of my head. But I'm pretty close to the 30-minute mark, if not just a skosh over it. So I'm going to put a cut in here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. This video is being recorded separately from the rest of the week's videos. This one's actually being recorded this morning of the release date, April 10th. So if you do want to leave a comment on this video the day of, there's a chance I'll be reading and acknowledging it before the end of this batch of videos this week. Thanks all everybody for watching. I'll see you on the next video.